Prayers up for Jamaica's sprinter Sashalee Forbes, who was injured over the weekend at the Miramar Invitational. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, prayers up for the remarkable Sashalee Forbes, who over the weekend at the Miramar Invitational, which took place in Florida, while competing in the A finals of the women's 100 meters, seemed to have caught an injury. Now, to me, what was astounding is that while this young lady was clearly injured, clearly in agony, clearly in pain, there was no medic there. Well, if there were medics there, they did not make their way onto the field and take care of her. She was just struggling at the side, holding up herself by the fence. I'll talk about that a little later. And I'm not exaggerating, people. I was really PO'd about that. I really was. I was astounded that a meet that has been around for this length of time was being operated almost like a patty shop. I was shocked. Sashalee Forbes made the individual team for the Jamaican women's 100 meters last year at the national championships, which is a feat within itself. Well, the update on her is as of this moment is this. National senior women's sprinter Sashalee Forbes is scheduled for an ultrasound today to assess the extent of the injury she sustained at the Miramar Invitational meet in Florida on Saturday. The 27-year-old Forbes, who is coming off an excellent 2023 season, stopped in the heats of the women's 100 meter in tears, clutching her left hamstring. Dr. Paul Auden, who has been working with Forbes since her high school days at Hampton Technical, is expressing optimism given that she has been able to walk freely despite the injury. He said she experienced pain in her left hamstring and stopped during the race. She will undergo an ultrasound evaluation to determine the extent of the injury, said Dr. Auden.
When he's not going to be in that top three come trials time.
Well, he's got a good shot to win here. Gardner in 4 and Jefferson in 6.
Yeah, Smith Barnett might be the favorite here.
Okay. There she is in 5 right next to English Gardner, but a fairly even as Forbes drops out of the race in 7, but now coming up in 6, that's Jefferson.
For clarity, Sashalee Forbes was running out of lane number 7 beside Alana Reed of Jamaica, who was running in the 8th lane. Now available, Peter Lloyd World t-shirts with "Yep, good to go" and "Bless up" on the highest quality t-shirts. You can get long sleeve, short sleeve, any size and or color you choose. We have them cut for women and for men. So if you want to support the channel, keep us glowing, keep us growing, keep the best in sports happening, get your Peter Lloyd World t-shirt, because you Royals are truly the best. But I must underline that the thing that shocked me the most, because athletes do get injured, was the fact that this young lady was just sort of standing there obviously in pain, bent over, leaning against the wall, as you'll see in a few moments. Well, as you're seeing, and there was no medics came to her aid. Look at her trying to walk on the injury. It was TT Terry of the United States and Sashalee Richardson of the United States who came to her aid, which is really remarkable about these young ladies. Well, I keep telling you, I'm loving these. I'm a huge fan of TT Terry, and I've become a huge fan of Sashalee Richardson. Real supportive sisterhood at its best. But where the heck were where was the medical team? I mean, I really would like to speak to the people in charge, because Miramar Invitational didn't start this week. It wasn't the first time they've done this. This is insanity. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. This level of professionalism, well, lack thereof of professionalism, I mean, unfortunately, does rear its ugly head. Now, the truth is, I've never seen anything like this happen at the Miramar Invitational. Maybe I have not been doing this long enough, but this really was a really, really terrible faux pas on their part. And, you know, I am clearly a little miffed at this, because, you know, the sooner you attend to the athlete who is injured, the better their chances of recovery. Now, it's good that Dr. Is it Auden seems to believe that she's going to recover because she's able to walk freely, so maybe it was just a cramp or something like that. But I mean, that really was a poor showing. I don't think we should condemn them as yet, because like I said, I've never heard of anything like this happening at the Miramar Invitational. But Jamaicans, just send prayers up for this young lady. You all know that I think she's a find. You know that I think, I mean, many of you disagree with me, and that's the thing about this platform. I want you to all express yourselves freely. But I do believe that, you know, this young lady who had a breakthrough year last year, running 10.96 in 100 meters, her new personal best, and early this year ran a personal best in the 60 meter dash of 7.03. I hope that her recovery is swift. Now, we don't have no shortage of great female sprinters, but I am a fan of Sashalee Forbes. And in fact, I just don't want to see any athlete in this kind of agony. People have had serious back injury. I mean, I can keep underlining that. No one, and I mean no one, should be in this kind of agony. I can't imagine what she went through. So prayers up. Let's hope that when she does the ultrasound, it's nothing major. Maybe she was just a cramp, no tear, nothing like that. Let's hope that she'll be able to recover. And let's give the organizer of the Miramar Invitational a chance, because like I said, I don't know of any other of this ever happening there, and everyone is allowed to make one faux pas, one mistake at the very least. We shouldn't be too judgmental, but I really was upset because, you know, seeing an athlete in that kind of discomfort, any athlete, regardless of where the athlete was from, would have upset me. Also, kudos to TT Terry, Twanisha Terry of the United States, and Sashalee Richardson of the United States, who have to have been there as spectators. They were both supposed to run, but they decided not to. Kudos to them, and thank you, ladies, thank you, queens, for assisting this amazing young lady. So prayers up for Sashalee Forbes, but this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, I did a big thing on April the 7th. Check the community tab, and you'll see you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.